Sit. So, let's see. I've owned this car now for 2 weeks and 4 days. Since that time, I have ripped an air inlet tube that connects to the stock air box and goes down underneath the engine. And now I have managed to fuck up the charge piping coming from the throttle body to the intercooler. And not that I'm the first ever to do that, and I definitely won't be the last, but it just sucks that I had my car back for less than 24 hours and I blew this stock charge pipe the fuck up, basically. I installed my JB4 yesterday, which I have a video of how to do that. If you have any questions about the install or anything in particular, I'd be happy to help you and answer anything I can. But in terms of the predicament I'm in, I had to order, of course I'm not going to put another stock charge pipe back on the vehicle, and in the process I had to order from Bavarian Autosport the FTP Performance charge pipes. It's just billet aluminum with a flat black coating on them. I didn't want to go with Evolution Raceworks because they're $330 before shipping and everything else. And they utilize the same system. They utilize a C clamp. So the C clamp, this is the C clamp here. And what it does is it goes around the throttle body and around the tube, the charge pipe, and secures it on there. This piece, to get it from an OEM manufacturer, you are going to have to order an entire diverter valve pipe just to pull this clip off. And some third-party people like Evolution Raceworks and N54 Tuning and a couple other places sell this replacement clip, but they're looking at $25 just for this piece of bent fucking metal, or $35 before shipping, and they're all wanting $10 to ship. So I thought I was shit out of luck. Let me show you why. Yeah, I thought I was shit out of luck because when this blew up, and if you can see this ring around the engine right here, that's kind of where it goes. This where this tube flips on, right? So naturally, this piece got blown off in the process and was hanging down in the engine bay. So I used my magnetic extendo stick, a Rooney, and I popped it straight out. So of course I'm lucky to find that, and that's the silver lining of the entire story. But in the same time, and let me put this back on, like I can still drive the car. I just have like zero boost. As you can see, it's just super loose on there. So, you know, I can drive the car. I drove it home. It's just, it doesn't make any boost under power. So, like I said, I ordered the aluminum charge pipe, which should be the weakest link in this system. The JB4, the map 1, I think runs 4 psi over stock. Map 2 runs about 6 psi over stock. And that, this is probably my 4th or 5th pull. I got on the highway in 3rd, boom, 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 and fucking just let it rip. And the top end around 6,500, 7,000, I just hear a pow! And immediately I was like, oh fuck, what did I blow up? And when I go under the hood, I'm like, oh look, the charge pipe's blown off, everything's fucked, right? So not the worst thing that I could have done, but definitely still sucks that I can't drive my car. But you know, so either way. But that's it. So definitely, if you're gonna buy a JB4, I would definitely get a charge pipe to begin with. And not there's a boost pipe that goes from turbo to intercooler. You might not need to worry about that because of the design of the pipe. That one's a pretty straight through pipe, even though it's plastic. It's pretty straight from the turbo to the intercooler. The only you need to worry about is this throttle body to intercooler pipe, because it comes down underneath the engine and goes back up like in a fucking back hook. And that back hook is usually where people's blows off because it creates a lot of turbulence in the low end. And in that, there's also a lot of ruffles in the pipe and stuff like that. So I'm not really. They're saying increased throttle response by putting on increased horsepower. It's not necessarily the gains that I'm looking for so much as, okay, this shit won't blow up under heavy boosting. And we've seen it time and time again on the forums in various, you know, your car could have 10,000 miles and you could be pushing 6 PSI over stock and that shit could blow the fuck up. You know, your car could have 45,000 miles, 44,000 miles, and, you know, naturally it just fucking blows up like second, third, fourth pull. And I'm just lucky. I'm going down to Virginia Beach in a week, so everything's going to be here on Tuesday. I should be getting taken care of Wednesday. I'm leaving Thursday. So the fact that I still get to take it down there on the road trip and stuff is great. And I'll have the peace of mind knowing that it's not going to blow up in an aluminum fucking pipe. But yeah, that's it for this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to go over some of the options in the car. Peace. Subscribe, motherfucker.